Hey guys, this is episode 1 of our Let's Play. Let's get into it. This is Crusader Kings 2 Holy Fury, Viking Kings episode 1. So we're going to get into the game playing of Hrothgar of Skagen. So let's continue the game. So tonight I think what we're going to do is we're going to start looking at building up some of our prestige, hopefully get some children going. We're going to look around the realm, see what's going to go. So let's unpause. Let's get right there. And I realized that we didn't have any sound in the last video. I did not realize that until way too late. So I did not want to re-record it, but we're going to make sure that nothing is too loud. The sound seems fine. I did some sound checks, and hopefully that everything's going to be okay. I think we've mentioned this last time. Being a pagan, it is much more advantageous to develop prestige, and that's what we want to get. So we're going to respect people's wealth. However, looking at my character, his traits and everything, he doesn't really have much of an opinion on it. He is... I like to think of Hrothgar as an honor-bound soldier. He's not interested in money. He's interested in the battle. He's interested in just the fight. He doesn't care about gold. Not right now at this point. He's too young to care about money. So I think we respect people's wealth in this situation. Let's take a look at special titles that we can give away. We don't really want to give anything away. I'm looking through here right now. We could get a court position. I think that's probably good to get right now. Let's do it. Okay, that's fine. Oh, God. Who did I even... What's his name? Our Chancellor, Svanhilda. You fail. Alright, so... Harm indeed. Negative, yep, insulted. I mean, it's only going to last a couple years, and maybe he won't even take up his father's throne yet for another couple of years. Although our current liege is 78. He's pretty old. He's looking to die here pretty soon. Not a whole lot we can do. I guess we could... I did forget. So some buildings do require gold. Not all. Just a couple of the things, like just these two items, the hill fort and the village. Hill forts are important for increasing our levy size and eventually getting us all the way up to earthen and stone hill forts so we can get into feudalism. Right now we're not terribly concerned about it. Okay, that's fine. We're not terribly worried about feudalism right now. Feudalism is a long ways off. It is good, though, for what we're looking at right now. And if we look here, we're not making a lot of money at all per month. Not a lot at all. That is ridiculously bad. But we don't need to really worry about money at the moment. What concerns me is we do need it to... for our troops when we do raise levies. Let's see, what is this? I'm having a dinner and plenty of drinks with Sven of Oros tonight. It's lovely, yet what I am most charmed by is Sven himself. Why else would I not immediately stop our conversation, which has slowly begun to touch upon some heretical ideas questioning the salvation of Odin? So, he is not very learned. I think he doesn't care about this discussion. He is somebody that follows the old gods, and he is pretty blind to that. He's gonna be somebody that just not questioning the faith. He is somebody that is going to stick with and not worry about it. This guy, however, is our spy master, which that sucks. But that is just fine because we're role-playing our characters. No, that wasn't our spy master. Who the heck was that? I don't know who that was. That's fine. Whatever. I thought... oh, you know what? He might have been a count somewhere else. Was it this guy? No. Sven Devoras. Here he is. He's right here. He's not exactly our neighbor, so we're not going to worry about him either. We're going to be looking at this guy. We want his territory. Let's look at the deserted duchies. This is what we're going to want eventually, is to take control of this duchy. And right now, our chancellor is busy working on relations with our future liege, and I might want to consider fabricating claims here. Now, we can also do a border dispute, and unfortunately, though, we lose prestige, and this guy. Yeah, this guy's gonna hate us, but he's gonna hate us already, so that doesn't matter. So we could. Okay, you know what? You're not helping at all. You are not. Wow, that is pretty bad. So we're gonna move you to fabricating claims. Now we can attack him and declare war, border dispute over Aalborg. Aalborg, excuse me. I'm not going to pronounce all of these names very well. Some things I just don't know how they're pronounced, and you're just going to have to bear with me. And I'm sure if anyone does listen to this in the future, you will probably correct me. That's fine. Let's see. So we could do a border dispute. Choosing this rage to wage a conquest not backed by claim carries hefty penalties. The penalties, the highest person... fairly high. See, I don't really do a lot of that. I haven't done that. I don't know why subjugation is not a thing. Yep, there goes the king. He's dead. Boy. Okay. It feels like everyone is trying to trump me. My huntsman killed more prey than I. My counselors found a better solution to the rebellious peasants than mine, and I start to feel that everyone was better than me, no matter what. So he is brave, and he is a tough soldier. He is not somebody, he's not the thinking man's leader. I don't think he would be, I don't think he's a very envious person. He doesn't fit the bill. He's in his own right a very good fighter. He is very proud of that fact, and I don't think he envies the work that people do in court. Court is boring. It's made for the courtiers. It's made for the council. He wants to get out there. He's more interested in ruling and battles. He's not necessarily somebody that was meant to lead, but it was thrust upon him. So I think if they are better than me, then I have to accept that, and that is just fine. And he didn't get the kind trait, which, that's fine. I think what we're going to do is we're going to join the Warrior Lodge. I think we're going to... The Wolf Warriors, excuse me. I called it the Warriors Lodge earlier, but it's the Wolf Warriors. I think we're going to join that. Gudmundur of Wolf Warriors greets me with a brief nod. Another recruit, huh? To join our ranks, you need to prove yourself, boy. The man says gruffly, holding his arms across his chest. You'd be fighting one of your own. Still interested in my lord? My lord. So he is our leader. He's the leader of this. He is the head of this society, I believe. Yes, of course. Let's see if Hrothgar can prove himself to the world and the realm. Let's have him fight. Now, his dueling skill is 5. It's not the best right now, and honestly, if I was role-playing this more than I should have, he probably shouldn't have joined right now because he is wounded, but that's alright. We're going to try to duel. This guy is our dueling partner. He has a better combat skill than us, and I think we would be doing better than him if we weren't wounded. Gudmundur and the Wolf Warriors have chosen High Chief Lothar of Angaria as my opponent. The staunch man eyes me up and down when we are introduced. Fresh meat, eh? He offers mockingly, before showing an elbow into my side, making everyone laugh. Let's see here. What is he? Oh, he's got the High Chieftain of Amangara. He is the Chieftain of Derv and the Chieftain of Lara. This guy's, oh, he's down in Saxony. Okay, so he is High Chief. A Petty King. Petty Chief. Petty Chief. Petty King, or Duke, or High Chief. It's all the same, same level of rulership. So, we're gonna duel. Duel for honor, huh? Let's do it. Well, I'm already wounded. A simple duel for honor or not, High Chief Lothar has an air of unquestioned confidence about him. When I charge, he snickers. At the end of it all, I am laying on the ground after my opponent made sure to hit me square in the jaw. Arrgh! That hurt. So, yeah, look at that. I love the new images for that. So, yeah, he's got a black eye. Our combat skill did go down because we have a black eye and we are wounded. During your initiation, your display of bravery and good attitude impressed us all. We would gladly invite you into our ranks. Signed, Gudmundur. And he likes me. Okay. So we are now in the Wolf Warriors Society. This is the same society that my one character that I was talking about last episode. And that's the one that he really was successful in. Before we look at this, I want to look at our new liege. This gentleman here. He is our new liege. He really hates us. Wow. He's very insulted because our chancellor, Svanhildur, did not do us any favors in helping us out. So, I don't know what she did. I want to try to imagine what she did. Maybe she just rubs him the wrong way. She's just talking to him, and she's got a high-pitched voice, but it's very Scandinavian at the same time, and it just irritates him beyond belief, and he can't actually listen to what our counselor says. That sounds funny to me. Since the duel, I've been practicing a bit with High Chief Lothar. The man did best me, and I was quick to ask for any pointers. He seemed surprised at first, but today I am proud to tell him that he's a good teacher and a friend I add. Which is great. And there's no shame in acknowledging a worthy opponent. He is somebody that has given praise, and he believes that praise, if there's praise to be given, it's due to the right due. We chose that option for the previous event where we were trying to get kind. He believes that if someone's better than him, he is not afraid to admit that. Better than him in certain things, he's not afraid to admit it. Yes, there is no shame in this. So we'll become friends, and that's great. He's a little bloody too. I think we did take more than we gave, but we did injure him. At least, I hope that's his blood and not mine. Alright, so let's keep looking around. Oh. Let's see. Oh, direct leader. That looked like armchair leader. Okay. So, we're at war. We are attacking King Oder of Vestergotland. Vestergotland is... Oh, no, it's Scotland. Right here. Oh, okay. He's got 1,300 men, and my liege has also 1,300 men. And looking at our troops, we don't have that many troops. We are not doing well. Alright, so, well, we'll figure it out. My marshal. Okay, excellent. My marshal, Sveen, has now become a direct leader, and he has a chance to gain some marshal here. So let's take a look at him. He's already got a great marshal. He's fabulous. So let's see if he can get better. I think maybe it already happened. I'm not sure. It did nothing. Huh. All right. A small kitty is demanding your attention. Aw. All right. Let's see. He is not a cruel man. Hrothgar is not a cruel man. I don't think he wouldn't kick a cat. He sees it. He pets it. Hrothgar, his wife, has not touched him in many, many moons, and he's feeling a little bit lonely. I think that he'd pet the cat and take him home as somebody that will follow him home. So I think we'll do that. Now we have a pet cat. Well, Fluffy, pet cat Fluffy. All right, so that's Fluffy. I like when you get the dog event that you can name it from a selection, of course, but you can name the dog. All right, so they are requesting me to come to war, and prestige. I'm definitely somebody that is an honorable person, and I would definitely not help out my liege. And I'm also brave, so I would be foolhardy to not accept an invitation to war. So we accept. Now we're in this war. I don't know if we actually want to commit troops to it. I don't know. I'm afraid to see what this guy actually... Let's take a look at him. He's actually... No, he's not our friend. Okay. Again, he's got 1,300... Oh, great. So now we have an awesome scar. We're still wounded, though. We have a black eye. But our combat skill has gone up. We do have more troops. I think we are going to raise our levy and head off into war. Okay. I thought that already happened, but alright. Our laws. Let's take a look. We can't do anything right now. We don't have the ability to. Obligations. We don't have any vassals right now, so there's no point in doing anything. You know, I think we're going to spend our money. Let's take a look here. We're now losing some money here. I mean, that increases our retinue. It also increases our income tax. But that's a half a gold, I believe, a half a gold a year. So that really doesn't do much. So we're going to increase our hill fort because we would like to get some more soldiers. My steward Ali tells me that his efforts at praising my name and deeds have met with great success. A small army of warriors has converged at Skagen tribe and ready to serve me. I just need to make sure they have someone to fight within a year, lest they become troublesome. Splendid. So let's build a hell fort. Let's do it. We're gonna run into problems here, and my wife, who's obviously jealous that I brought home a cat and I'm showing Fluffy more affection than her. She became jealous, and now she's pregnant. Excellent. We're going to take these people, and we're going to go to war. We want to make sure that they see war, otherwise they will not be happy. I don't know exactly what happens. Ooh, that's not good. Let's head south. I think what happens is that they will attack me. I'm not entirely sure. I've never let it happen, so it's one of those things I don't know. But we're going to send them into battle. I'm not going to be worried. At first, the signs were small, easily dismissed as coincidences, but now they are feeling too frequent to be ignored. My wife will give birth under auspicious stars. Hopefully. All right, so we're going to get our troops up here. What I was saying is I don't think we're going to help our liege here. Oh, okay. I'm not going to be terribly worried about commanders. Let's do it. Let's put that there and myself. Well, I don't mind. We're going to go siege this guy down. We are going to keep our eye on here because I don't want... Let's stay here. I don't want this guy to come after me. Okay. It has occurred to me that my wife is feeling somewhat gloomy as of late. The burden of her unborn child is surely causing some hormonal imbalance that is affecting her moods. I think... Let me take a look here. We don't have... This is going to kind of challenging here because we don't really have a lot of traits that we've built up. We could buy her something nice, which would be great. I'm sure she'll be fine. You know, we're kind of compassionate. you know, we've forgiven our wife for her lack of affection lately, and you know, we've forgiven her. We love our wife, and I think that it would be nice to give her a nice gift. I will do so. And now we're bankrupt, but that is fine. This war is going to be over soon, and we're actually going to move our troops. Oh, he's okay. Nope. Oh shit. Ah, lovely. So we might as well just sit here then. All right. A man is brought in shackles before you. Apparently he is a missionary from the Umayyad Sultanate who has been preaching his heretical faith among your people. He claims to be on a mission from Allah and has been caring for the sick in nearby villages. What should be done with him, this misguided Sunni? That is really bizarre. Wow, you are far, far, far away from home. How did you make it through West Francia without being kidnapped or murdered or something? Or harassed. Maybe that's why he's up here. He wanted to get through Francia as soon as possible. Well. Again, you know, we follow the old gods. We are someone that is not willing to question that. What we're going to do... let's take a look at him. We don't have a healer. Unfortunately... Oh, he is a renowned physician. We can't allow Sunnis in our realm. Let's burn him. Burn him! Yeah. Yeah. The war has ended. We won. And we didn't even need to battle. I really hope that noise wasn't really loud. I do... The screams in this game are pretty entertaining. I always thought that they were just great. So every once in a while, you'll hear me chuckle and laugh at it because it's intense. So last episode I was talking to you about the. Right, I do have an heir. Great. She doesn't. She's all right. All right, perfect. Well, let's see here. Mare. That's a pretty name. I like that. We're gonna keep that. We can also randomize it. No, we'll keep Mare. I was talking to you about the YouTuber that gave me some inspiration to start this. His name is Kurt, and I don't know his exact YouTube channel name. What I'm going to do, though, is I'm going to link it in the description so you guys can see and maybe check out his channel. He's very interesting to listen to, and he's pretty funny. So I'll link that in the description. All right, so we won our war, and Sealand has gotten much bigger. Ooh, he got an infection. Oh yeah, he's in trouble. Let's take a look at our society here. Did we... Oh, what is going on? Why don't we... Oh, that would be why. Alright, so, is there anything I can do with my society right now? I'm just a fledgling. So I'm getting prestige. We are actually doing pretty well for prestige a month, 3.6. And I think that's pretty good. So, the decision to duel foes becomes available. Power Shield Maiden. This decision to appoint somebody as Shield Maiden becomes available, provided she is your sister or daughter, which would be kind of cool if our daughter, Mare, becomes pretty good. And good martial, we're going to be training her in the arts of fighting as well, so she can be just like Daddy. So she might be a cool Shield Maiden if she becomes pretty good. Survivor. You are more resilient to battle injuries. Okay, that's great. Lifetime of War. When leading troops, your experience gives you access to new events in the battlefield, that's fun. Those are those events that my previous leader had. He was just hacking heads off left and right, and it was just fun to watch and listen to and just read the events. It's just the stuff that you can imagine. And go berserk. So he can go berserk, which is also fun, and it's awesome to get that ability. He does not have a renown of 150 yet, though. So this is going to go up per month, so he's doing pretty well for renown. So it's 5.5 a month. He'll get there pretty in no time. All right, so I've been spending more time with my wife, Ermenberg, lately, and though of course we did not marry for love, I can tell it is growing between us. Great. So in the beginning, our relationship was kind of rocky. She wasn't showing me any sort of affection. She wouldn't let me sleep in her bedchambers, so I had to get a kitty, Fluffy. So she became jealous, and so we ended up becoming a little bit closer to that. And now we have a daughter. Her name is Mare, and this has given us. We've gotten really close now in our relationship, and that is great. So we are going to. That's great. That's sweet. Aw. Alright, so a hill fort. Oh good, the hill fort has completed. So that also gives us more access to other stuff. Did I have access to this stuff before? I don't remember. We do have some prestige. I think we will build something up. One thing that I did like in the last game is I built the weaponsmith because the levy reinforcement is good. Especially if you're constantly getting raided or your armory is kind of getting destroyed constantly. I think that's what we're going to do. It would be nice to do this, but we do have the gold to do it too. But I think... Oh, I have the Christmas songs on. I don't know if you can hear that, but I've got... Yeah, it's the Yuletide is playing. It's kind of off-putting, to be honest. It's... not really grounded in this game. Although Christmas has a lot of pagan rituals in it, and that has been absorbed into Christianity. It is also Christmas time at the time of this recording, so I'll let it slide. I think let's see what else we can do with our prestige before I use it. We can declare war on here and do a... See, I'm not convinced that I want to do a border dispute. I think that's just a bad idea. We could also hold a great blot. We do have the 50 gold. I don't know if I want to use the little gold that I have. And even though I said last game it's not as important as prestige, and it's not. Prestige is, as you can see, helps much more. Helps you out much more, and it's still kind of important. There are some things that you need gold for, and we're not earning gold very fast. We're actually doing better than we were, which is great. I might just save gold for wars, or I might build another. I might want to get a temple going here. I'm not sure. That's a lot, but I think we're gonna save our gold. So we're gonna look at. I want to. Let's do the weaponsmith. I think that's smart. Okay. As a member of the Wolf Warriors, we strive to better ourselves and each other. One way is occasionally sparring match. For practice and honor, seek out and duel the fledgling Gudroder. You will find him in Heidmark. Signed, Erikar. Okay, here he is right here. Gudroder Sharptongue. Which is interesting. So he must have a reputation of being able to debate, and it looks maybe. I mean, doesn't seem very learned. Not much more learned than me. All right, so we are going to accept this task. My character's brave, and I think he's just going to go headlong into this. Personal combat. Oh, elusive shadow gives you a good dueling score or a combat skill. Interesting. He's also commander. I think we're scarred, so we're no longer injured. Let's do it. Let's do that. And see, let's challenge him to a duel. My character's brave, even though quite foolish sometimes. Betrothed can marry. I don't remember a betrothal. My courtier. Huh. Did I click on something by accident and it just popped up? Sometimes this game throws a lot of pop-ups at once, and if you click on something at the exact moment that another screen pops up, that's happened to me several times, and it's kind of infuriating, and it might have happened. I don't remember allowing this to happen. So I think that's fine. As a courtier, Svenhilder... Oh, Svenhilder. No. Okay, I thought she was one of our counselors. Svenhilder will gain 0 prestige from marrying into the House of Aurora and 200 for marrying a relative of a chief. Sure. You know what? Sure. She doesn't have... Let's close all this out. Let's try this again. My courtier doesn't have any claims that I'm worried about. So, yeah, go ahead. And she's just not that great. So, I'm not really worried about it. Alright. Gudroder Sharptongue has chosen to accept your challenge to personal combat. The duel will take place in the next few days. Ooh. The fight has gone on for what feels like hours. Our skills were equally matched. The initial confidence that I felt began to wane and my movements are getting sloppy. Then, just as my knees are about to give way under me, I swing my dull spear in a perfect half circle, causing him to fall backwards with a surprise hoof. Oof. I walk away victorious. So we win the duel, excuse me. We gain 15 prestige and dual victory until January 1st, and that's great. So about a year. We also get monthly prestige, which is great, and Gudroder gets wounded, swollen ankle, interesting. He loses some health and combat. We also get 200 renown for completing that quest. All right. Perfect. So we'll be able to... Okay. It wasn't my suggestion, but all right. We need 750 renown. We can go berserk. After the duel, Gudroder Yangling asked for my advice on fighting. A little taken aback, I happily offer to train him on occasion. Today he thanks me for being a good teacher and friend, he adds, dunking me on the back before he cocks his head in direction of the sparring grounds. Again, why not, brother? Great, and I think we're gaining a friend here. We're going to pause the game here. I think that's it for this episode. Join me in episode 2. If you like what you're listening to, please subscribe, like, or comment. Thanks. Have a great day.